Here with us, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. George Foreman's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Ortiz is on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Big George. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Bad Intentions, Ortiz.
We went over the rules of the dressing room. Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Parries that punch intended for the head. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Denies his opponent and then goes right downstairs against him. Blocks that punch. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Bad Intentions. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Able to counter that attack. Committing up top now, he goes there again. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. What a good counter punch by Bad Intentions. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Final 10 seconds. Foreman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Bad Intentions.
There are different kinds of power punchers, Teddy. Some are sharp and accurate, some are thudding and impactful. Where does George Foreman lie on that scale?
A bludgeoning type puncher, a guy that you have a headache for about a week. He hits you with such thudding punches that it starts to just break you down as time goes on. But either way, he intimidates you with the force of the punch, with the effect of the punch, and the knowledge that he's in front of you with that ability.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Halfway through this round here.
Keep your head moving. Keep your distance.
A good block.
Move your head. Work the body.
Blocks away that headshot. Oh, and there you go. That's a crushing right hand by George Foreman.
Keep moving.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower, just depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Ortiz is a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro, because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
And there he counters back against his opponent. George Foreman, of course, took part in one of the most famous fights of all time, the Rumble in the Jungle. What could he have done differently to have changed that outcome?
Nothing. Ali got into his head. That Ali made him believe that he could not beat him. That Ali made him believe that he had to submit. Because for years after that, days and hours and years, he had to deal with the knowledge that he gave in to a guy who was more together mentally than he was.
Good block. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Punches and bunches. Combination up top. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Good way to protect the midsection. Good job landing 3 punches by Bad Intentions. A headshot blocked. Good looking counterpunch. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. You think back to George Foreman and his early days, and I think one of the visions that most fans remember is holding that tiny little American flag in the Mexico City Olympic Games in 1968 after claiming gold.
You know, that's an interesting point because Foreman's not known as a guy with great personality. You know, he's a guy who's a disdainful-looking guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of reminds you almost of a Sonny Liston. He tries to intimidate you.
Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Lands the counter. George Foreman's really in a groove right now, landing that straight punch.
Well, what he's doing is he's staying outside at the right distance. He's getting his opponent, you know, sort of lean in a little bit, and then bang, that straight shot is right there.
So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly... Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
He missed with that headshot. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
One for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Able to get rid of that one.
Keep your distance.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Ten seconds to go in this round. Big block by Big George.
Guard your head. Let's work on that swell.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Gets rid of that effort.
Body shot. Move your feet.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Let's see some more head movement. Work the body.
Halfway through round 6. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Finish with the hook. Get it there. Let's go. Side to side.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Foreman's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Last 10 seconds. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by George Foreman. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Good exchange. He fires back. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. At the halfway point of round 7. Returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Well, he told us all week long, hey, I want to keep it on the outside. I don't care where he is. This fight's not going his way right now.
No, it's not. And I don't care how long he is, how tall he is, but just look at his feet. When he throws punches, they're sliding forward. And that's why he's not keeping that advantage on the outside.
George Foreman's got to deal with a cut now above his eye. Nice block by Foreman. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Good looking counter punch. Foreman's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside. Oh! George Foreman stunned and he is hurt. Oh, George Foreman is hurt here, and he's going to look to waste some time and gather some strength by hugging his opponent.
And that's what he's going to do, is use that strength. And you just said it, Joe. Use it to hug him so tight that the referee has to come in there with a crowbar to separate them.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Big block by Big George. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. George Foreman's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. Gets rid of that effort. Fires right back at him. Some fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Way to block there. Good block by Bad Intentions. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. Ortiz has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Good counterpunch. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Well, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Good defensive skill. Oh! George Foreman's in a bad place right now. He was Oh, George Foreman is hurt here, and he's going to look to waste some time and gather some strength by hugging his opponent.
And that's what he's going to do, is use that strength. And you just said it, Joe. Use it to hug him. Hug him so tight that the referee has to come in there with a crowbar to separate them.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
He scored well after being hit himself. Foreman dismisses that with a block. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. He just missed that shot up top. George Foreman's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
George Foreman's offense has nearly left the building. But that has a lot to do with the fact that he was hurt earlier. He got tagged.
Now he's got to find a way to be defensive, to make sure he survives, clears those cobwebs out a little bit, but he's got to reconnect the offense before it's too late.
Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. George Foreman's damaged by a left hand. Lands the counter. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Able to cover up that gut. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Foreman dismisses that with a block. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Able to get rid of that one. Good block. Each man able to land an uppercut. Nice block by Форман. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go.
Hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up.
Good block by bad intentions. Oh, George Foreman stunned and staggered.
No holding. Come on, punch it out.
Oh, a big body shot.
Punch it out, guys.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer.
Your winner, Bad Intentions,
Ortiz is your winner by majority decision.
Very close fight, but more importantly, a satisfying fight for everybody, especially the fans.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.